It's good to be back, and particularly good to be back in the aftermath of the successful campaign of Catherine Connolly, and can I congratulate her in her position as our new president. It's also good to be back on the day that a socialist gets elected in New York. Signs of hope and portents of the future. I hope. Certainly not. We might learn a few lessons from it, though. Can I also just thank colleagues across the House for kind words today, but also messages during, before, after my treatment, and also to thousands of members of the public who sent very, very kind messages to me. They were really very, very heartening and very helpful. My biggest debt of gratitude is to the fantastic people who work in our health services, and particularly in the cancer services. In my case, St Luke's and the Eye and Ear Hospital, but there are similar people providing cancer services right across the country. And they asked me to raise particular issues about the need to properly resource and support cancer services in this country. And it's important to say that everybody has a stake in that happening. 50%, I didn't know this, but 50% of people will have an encounter with cancer during their lives. 44,000 people this year will get a cancer diagnosis. The Irish Cancer Society made a whole series of requests pre-budget. It's still not clear about whether any of those have been met to fully fund and resource the National Cancer Strategy. But there's a very particular issue for me and for the people who provided me with the care in St Luke's in the area of radiation oncology machines. They're called linear accelerators. They basically have given me my life back, and the staff, the infrastructure and so on. And 50% of those very high figures who get a cancer diagnosis each year will need these machines. But fairly incredibly, 35% of those machines, which are supposed to be replaced every 10 years, are now 15 to 17 years old. 40% will need to be replaced in the next 5 years. And this means that there's a lot of discomfort, stress for patients, for staff who need this life-saving treatment. And what the people who work in radiation oncology are asking for, and they've asked repeatedly for this, is for a national radiotherapy replacement programme that is where there's centralised oversight and procurement, and where there's ring-fenced funding going forward, multi-annual funding, so they don't have to come each year with a begging bowl for money to provide this absolutely vital machinery to save lives.